Welcome to another challenge YouTube video. Now, this video is going to be a companion video to the challenge video I did in maths last time when I looked at addition, and I tried to make the addition with our 4 digits a little bit more complicated. Could do the same today, but this time with subtraction. So one of the problems I gave you in your subtraction challenge this week could have been this: 5,372 take away 2,078. And we did our subtraction, and you would have seen this in my previous modelling video, making sure of course all my columns are beautifully laid up. And now I have my amazing ruler, I can do this a little bit more professionally. How times have changed. 2 take away 8 can't be done, so I have to go over to the 70, and I take one of those 10s and I move it over, I transfer it over to the ones. So I've still got 72 there, but I've got 60 and 12, which is of course 72. And 12 take away 8 is 4. Oh dear. 6 take away 7 can't be done. So I do another exchange. My 3 drops down 1 to 2, and that moves over. 16 take away 7 is 9. 2 take away nothing is 2. 5 take away 2 is 3. We know this bit we're very confident on. So again, like I did last time, let's switch it up a bit. So this time I'm going to do 537.2 take away 207.8. Again, the crucial thing to do is to line up all the columns. I always like to leave just a little bit of space when I do this between each column, just to make sure that the ones are underneath the ones and so forth. And, oh dear, I didn't use a ruler. I can't believe it. 2 take away 8. Oh, I'm going to put the decimal point in my answer so I don't forget. 2 take away 8 can't be done. 12 take away 8 is 4. 6 take away 7 can't be done. 16 take away 7 is 9. 2 take away nothing is 2. 5 take away 2 is 3. And we compare the answers between my two problems, and I had 3,294 and 329.4. So all the digits are the same, but basically their column position has changed. But as I said before, I'm going to go more difficult than that, because I'm not going to have the same number of decimal points. So this time I'm going to have 537.2. I'm going to leave that as it is. But instead of taking away 207.8, I'm going to take away 20.78. This is a very different problem straight away. Now, last time I did a challenge video, I lined these up so that they were above each other. But of course, I cannot have the 5 and the 2 in the same column, because this is 500, this is 20. There are no hundreds here. So as I do my lining up of the columns, firstly, I'm going to do 537.2 take away. Now, I have no hundreds, but I have 2 10s. So the 2 10s goes beneath the 3 10s. 0 ones goes below 7 ones. The decimal point goes below the decimal point. The 7 tenths goes under the 2 tenths, and the 8 hundredths starts a new column. So actually, I'm going to add some columns here for you. Hundreds, tens, units or ones, decimal point, tenths, and hundredths. This time I'm going to remember to use my ruler. I know it was shocking last time. Now the answer is going to change quite dramatically here. So this is where you have to be careful. Now firstly, I've got nothing here, and I need to take away the 8. But if I've got nothing, that's the same as 0. So what I can do is I can add a 0 here, and it doesn't change the number in any way, shape or form. Because there are no more digits to come, because the 2 tenths was the last digit, adding a load of zeros here, saying I've got 2 tenths and 0 hundredths, still means I've only got 2 tenths. If I had 2 tenths, 0 hundredths and 0 thousandths, I've only got 2 tenths still. So this 0 doesn't change my number, because no more digits and no 1s or 2s or 3s are going to come afterwards. Now suddenly you can see, this is going to be easy to solve. 0 take away 8, I can't do, but I can change my 2 into a 1 and move this over. 10 take away 8 I can do is 2. 1 take away 7 I can't do, so I'm going to change the 7 into a 6. I'm going to take that 1 over and I'm going to exchange it and put it in front. So I've now got 11 take away 7, which is 4. Do not forget that decimal point. Crucial, most important part of answering this. 6 take away nothing is 6. 3 take away 2 is 1. 5 take away nothing whatsoever is 5. So the answer is 516.42. Notice that suddenly these numbers have no similarity between my answer up here earlier. So moving one of those decimal points into a new place completely changed the problem. So what you could do is you could take the numbers that I gave you in the maths challenge, the maths problem this week, the subtraction problems, and just move the decimal points around. Why not just move one decimal point? That will suddenly change your problem. If you move one decimal point once and one twice, again it will make it more difficult. If you want it a little easier, make sure you just keep putting the decimal point in the same place. So the decimal point here is between, I've got hundreds, tens, ones, decimal tenths. That is much easier to solve. I'm going to leave this one up here. This one is a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging. Have a go, show me how you get on, and as always, keep learning.